Thomas Jordan on pole position, the Aussie. He's practiced at this circuit a lot, you can tell. His virtual home, and he takes pole for the Pro Mazda Championship in week 9. He's joined by Martin Arnoldus, always in second place. He wants to change that this afternoon. Rest of the grid on your screen. David Endelo and Rob Gray file the second row. Everett Paddock and Fabio Aoki. Everett Paddock's had a great season so far, so let's see where he can improve from that 5th position. Jean-Michel Neon, Cedric Kolzak, and Medema. Sam Doby, Rick Hansen, Matt Ishak, Gabriel Martin, and Frederic Nashon round out your 14-car grid here today. The race coming here to week 9. Here we go. Engines revving, ready to begin the race. And we go green for 16 laps of racing action. Thomas Jordan straight away goes defensive. Avidendalo cannot find his way past Martin Arnoldus. The top 3 has stayed stagnant. Rob Gray in 4th. Everett Paddock behind in 5th. Here's the long straight, mountain straight. They're going to get ready to slipstream and possibly make a move on that long run to Griffin's Bend. Over the rise. Fantastic shot. Battle behind though. That's Cedric Krozak up the inside of Amadema. So Krozak actually defending there because he did start ahead of Amadema. They go through the next part of the circuit. Oh, someone's made a mistake. That was through Quarry Corner they're coming up to now, just before that turn 5. Beautiful sight. Right now, this is amazing. Through the hill, you really can't make a move into this corner. Then you head into Skyline now at turn 11. Somebody looking at the inside ahead. That was close. Oh, goodness me. Now they all stay stagnant. Oh, pile up. And one car's gone off there. And hard to see who that was. It may have been Thomas Jordan, our pole sitter. Thomas Jordan's out of the race. And let's have a look at the replay. Look at him there. So, oh, goodness me. So he comes through now. He's all fine through here. And then he just spins it all on his own, doesn't he? At the bottom of Skyline. That's incredible. Oh, goodness gracious. And then everybody else tried to avoid him, and they just came charging through and making contact. The number 10 there of Rob Gray couldn't avoid him. Rob Gray may have terminal damage. Who knows? But Thomas Jordan's race, he had this race all but sealed. And now he's out of the event. So taking the lead right now, it's shuffled. Martin Arnoldus will lead at the end of the first lap. On a dramatic first lap here to recommence our Pro Mazda action on Racespot TV. Cedric Krozak, though, he's close to making a move on Jean-Michel Neon. Here they go. Getting closer and closer through the cutting. I love this corner. You slam the right foot to the ground. You know that car's going to stay planted. It works so well for you. So Everett Paddock too, who's had an impressive season so far. He's going to earn that next contract now, isn't he? Through Frog Hollow. Oh man, nobody bin it this time, please. Am I going to curse Martin Arnoldus? I'm too scared to look on the other side of this mountain as we ride on board with Everett Paddock. This is where Thomas Jordan spun around. Everett Paddock is fine. No pressure. Look at the inside line that Krozak takes compared to Paddock's more wider line. And hey, Krozak, that worked out for him. He's gained a couple of tenths from that, but here's where he's going to lose it on the Conrod straight. Here we go. No, almost contact in the braking zone. Paddock placed his car perfectly, and Medema behind was definitely clutching onto that wheel hardly. Are they going to throw it up the inside here? Close. Get yourself awake for that 12-hour. It's going to be a thrilling event. It always has been, year after year. Oh, there we go. Everett Paddock has spun. It looks like all the big guns in the championship are spinning around. Arnoldus is still left out there. Any damage, though, to Everett Paddock as he reverses onto the middle. Oh, Amadema's crashed. So just heard news of that. Amadema out of the race as well. Thought I heard something. But I'll have a look at this on the replay now. So Amadema, where did this happen? I heard it through the main straight, so it may have happened here in the final corner. Let's have a look. Oh, no, here we go. Yeah, into the wall. Amadema, that's race over. He's got Krolzak behind. Gabriel Martin, Matt Ishak. 4-car train to follow here at the top of the mountain. Fabio Aoki is also close to Jean-Michel Noyon. Rob Gray is holding up that train. But while that's all happening, here we ride with Frederic Nashon. Cedric Krolzak. And Cedric, the Frenchman, takes that inside line that some drivers like to take there through Forest Elbow, and they head towards the Conrad Straight. So the look behind there, you can see from Krolzak's view, Gabriel Martin is about 8/10 behind, so a comfortable distance, but it seems to deplete at the end of this straight, and that's where you really have to look out for into this corner here. They go through the chase into the braking zone. 3-car train ahead. Oh, car off again. Rob Gray. Is he out of the event? Murray's Corner claims another life. Rob Gray has retired, and it's happened at the same corner. And Medema basically built their own graveyard there. Yeah, they ran too deep once again. And that position. Look at the movers and shakers through your field. You can see Jean-Michel Noyon doing well, up 4 positions. Same for Gabriel Martin. Thomas Jordan obviously out of the race there at last. Hasn't actually lost 13 positions, but essentially out of the race. Very close here on the exit is Fabio Aoki. Here we go, up the inside. Oh, as he tried to put pressure, here is Jean-Michel Noyon going to run wide. He's too experienced, isn't he, Jean-Michel? And Aoki now, in that beautiful livery, begins another lap here. The Brazilian will look to make a move on this next straight. Using the curb nicely. Here's where the bumps can really throw you off. I had a race here in the DW12 once, and it was not pleasant. Fun race, it's not pleasant to drive on your own. Aoki now around the outside. This is for the final podium position provisionally. Strong, robust braking from Jean-Michel Noyon, and uses the camber of the corner to ease that car in and sustain 3rd position. Jean-Michel Noyon about to be passed by Fabio Aoki, who finds himself in 4th. Here we go. A move for that podium position. Jean-Michel Noyon has got that inside line all to himself. He's doing too well, and Aoki has to stay in 4th. Frederic Nashon in 5th. Cedric Krolzak in the 6th position. Gabriel Martin in 7th. Rick Hansen and Everett Paddock round out the rest of the drivers left in this event. Matt Ishak retirement, odd issues. Not sure what happened to him, but Rob Gray and Anne Medema both crashed at Murray's Corner, the final corner on this racetrack. Sam Doby was out in the early laps along with Thomas Jordan, our pole sitter, who had the lead of the race. And you'll see he's coming up to the section now. Skyline, downhill. Right here, that's where Thomas Jordan spun. And that's where his race was over. Behind these two, Frederic Nashon and Cedric Krolzak still close together. They're right behind them. 3.5 seconds behind Fabio Aoki. So, Nashon, another Frenchman out there on the circuit. Good to see the Frenchman waking up early, representing them well. Having that early morning croissant that fuels them through Mount Panorama. Cedric Krolzak, though. What can he do in that number 7? Lucky sevens. France versus France. Jean-Michel Noyon, another Frenchman in 3rd. 3 Frenchmen in your top 6. Tell me how that works. Here they go alongside each other into the final corner. Oh, Aoki's run deep on the grass. He'll be experienced there because he did that last lap. He's trying to make a name for himself in the Red Bull Global Rallycross Series, isn't he? Now on the mountain straight. What a wonderful sight. Let's see if he can make that outside line work. There's Jean-Michel Noyon on the brakes yet again. The inside line doing wonders for him. You know what Fabio Aoki needs? He needs a bit of Cedric Krolzak right behind him. Maybe make things interesting. Oh, Aoki. Goodness me. I thought he binned it. I thought he hit the wall there. That was pretty close. It looked like it, but I didn't hear anything, so he may be unscathed. I'll tell you what, though, he is very close right now to Jean-Michel Noyon. Make a move here. That would take a set of steel, wouldn't it? Here's Aoki again. Through Skyline. And he goes for that inside line. I have no idea why. I think he's just trying to maybe see the corner or open it up, but it's just not working for him at all. It ruins the momentum through the rest of this downhill section. And all of that for nothing. There's Jean-Michel Noyon out and away. Aoki's hit the wall. There we go. Play with fire. Mentioned. Here's Fabio Aoki though. Alongside Jean-Michel Noyon, only a few laps remaining. This is for the podium positions. In the braking zone. How's he going to fare on the exit? Runs deep. Jean-Michel Noyon has the exit. Aoki can't close the inside line. They're going to be alongside each other, heading into Murray's corner. Oh, goodness, who's run too deep? No, Jean-Michel Noyon has played that perfectly, but Aoki may have the inside line. He has to play this perfectly, though. He recognizes that the inside line may not work and lets Jean-Michel Noyon through. Goodness me, Fabio. That was his best chance at a podium, and he blew it. Up the mountain. These two are 17 seconds behind the leader. Oh, Jean-Michel Noyon may have made a mistake. He has. Fabio Aoki is through. He's cracked under pressure. Jean-Michel Noyon has cracked under pressure. And he blew it right where Thomas Jordan blew it. Let's have a look at the replay, I think. So we're hearing word it may have been a roundabout Skyline. So he's coming through Skyline. Here is Skyline now. Cedric Roljak. Oh, has he been here? No, he touches the... Oh, he's okay. He's all good through there. And then... Oh, goodness. There it was. Oh, he got impaled into the wall. That's so... Cedric Roljak is out of the race. I'm laughing at the incident, not at him. Hey, all in all, Martin Arnoldas is on the final lap. Let's give him a bit of screen time. Battle for P3, though. Aoki and Jean-Michel Noyon. Aoki! He's lost the position. Jean-Michel Noyon makes the outside line work. That left foot must be removed. Martin Arnoldas now. I'm just glad this hasn't been too much of a race of attrition. Clean, unscathed race for David. Battle for the podium. Jean-Michel Noyon maintains that third position ahead of Fabio Aoki. Did that get close through the chase? We're hearing word it didn't. No one was in my ear or anything. For week 9 action of the Pro Mazda Championship. Martin Arnoldas, your winner. He wins by 14 seconds ahead of David Endelo, the two drivers from the Netherlands. Up there cleanly ahead of Jean-Michel Noyon, the Frenchman, who was battling with Fabio Aoki for that third position. One of the most thrilling fights I've seen in Pro Mazda, actually. Clean, calm, collected. Jean-Michel Noyon, somebody please just genetically recreate that left foot for my son at least. If I ever put my future son in motor racing, I'll be trying to get Jean-Michel Noyon to teach him how to brake. Frederick now shot in 5th.